Hey Dream Starters. Hope you're following along on the DreamStartersUniversity.com book club book of the week, social media marketing, 1 hour a day. Every week we read a new book regarding sales, entrepreneurship, personal development, something to help your business get on the right track. And I gotta say that this book is pretty incredible. It's a couple years old, but it does talk about the basics of social media. So if you are looking to learn the basics of how to create a campaign, either whether it's in Facebook or Twitter or any social media platform, I think it's a great book to pick up. But as you see here, I don't know if you ever heard of like funnelhacker.com, which is a website we recommend on our website, dreamstartersuniversity.com. You could take a look at it. But it's pretty close to this. There's a funnel. It's called the purchase funnel. I don't know if you can see that at all. But it says you need to create awareness, then there has to be consideration, and then there's a purchase. So the reason why startups have such a difficult time of gaining traction is the awareness part. You need to cut through all the noise because there's so much noise out there, either on social media, whether it's at events, anytime you're trying to advertise in general, you have to cut through a lot of noise to get to the viewer. But the awareness takes time. So people usually don't have the time to get their brand out there, to get people to understand what they're offering, how they're different from their competitors. And that's why businesses fail so fast, so often. Awareness. So the people who inherit businesses, let's just say, if you're one of those people, you have a little bit of an advantage than the people who are creating something from nothing. And that's not a bad thing. Nobody should look down upon that whatsoever. It's a different approach. The awareness is already built. So really you have to worry about is just consideration and the purchase. But people who are just looking to start up completely from nothing, you do have to worry about the awareness. And social media will do that, but it takes time, it takes creativity, it takes the right content. But the beautiful part about social media is that the low cost that you could do. If you could just outwork people more consistently, you're going to have the advantage. So the awareness, consideration, and purchase. Places like Funnel Hacker, they design a computer program system, whether it's through Facebook, whether it's through email, whether it's through your website, where it takes people down that path to get them to buy things at a fast rate. So as you can see, that's the standard purchase funnel. But what's nice about social media is that you have the back end of the funnel too. I don't know if you can see that. And that is user generated, not marketer generated, which basically after the purchase, the consumer uses it. They decide whether they like it, whether they want to talk about it, whether they hate it. And they form an opinion stage. And so whether they like it or they don't, there's a call to action, especially if they hate it. But it could be if they really enjoy it too, they'll stand up for the business, that person who's selling it or that product, and they'll talk about it on social media. And that's what's beautiful about it, is that they have a platform now to give feedback on the grandest stage. So it doesn't take complaints through phone or through written letters. People complain, or they can talk good things about your product immediately, instantly. So therefore, other people who are looking to buy your product or service can look around and see if it was worth it. And that is the key to why you want to, if you're a startup business especially, or even just a medium-sized business, you have to get on social media and market constantly. Because it's all about transparency now. So they want to figure out who you are, what you're offering, and you want to be as authentic as possible. So there's no surprises. So when people buy something from you, they know exactly what they're getting. And it's not a surprise whether it's a bad thing. They should expect a good thing when they get it. So just remember, it's a 6-step process. Take a look at our website, dreamstartersuniversity.com. We have a link to funnelhacker.com. We do recommend it. It is something that does work for businesses. It takes consumers down the path, and you will understand that there's a process to buying and there's a process to selling. You have to understand both of them. Remember, create awareness, consideration, then there's the purchase, which is only half the battle. They use it, then they form an opinion, and then they talk about it. Make sure what they talk about is good about your product or service. Stay tuned, guys. Hope you're following along on the book club book of the week. We read constantly, and if you just read non-stop, for years we try to read a book a week. So if you read a couple, just for 15 to 20 minutes, we try to do an hour a day. The knowledge that you gain and the momentum that you build is incredible. Stay with us, guys.